My name's Grant Cardone. This is the Cardone Zone every day, every damn day. I'm going to show you how to get money a lot cheaper than this. Hey, get yourself in a position to sit in that chair right there. Are you the solution or are you the problem?
Yeah, well, we're talking about what does it take?
They don't know you and they're not thinking about you. They do
forgot
know
you.
you and they're not thinking about you.
They forgot you. My name's Grant Cardone. You are in the Cardone Zone where I wake you up, I shake you up, I punch you in the face. But mostly, I'm that good uncle.
What's happening, Grant Cardone?
Yeah, what's happening, man? You got a deal or you got a question?
New logo. Boom! What's happening, everybody?
Banga, hustlers, 10X hustlers all over the world.
It's Thursday, noon East Coast Standard Time, and we are on the Cardone Zone. This is Young Hustlers, man.
Dude, I got Frank Kern banging on me. I got Ryan Dice calling me. I got Steve Harvey on the phone with me from freaking. He's in. Where did he say he was? Like Vietnam or something today. Thailand. He's in Thailand.
Wow. You got drama coming in today?
Drama's coming in. We just had the UFC was here.
Yeah, man.
Young hustlers are young hustling, and we hustling.
A lot of good stuff happening.
And we come to you on Thursdays. Cardone Zone brings you young hustlers. Jared Glant. This guy's
the OG.
I'm so proud of
young
you, dude.
hustler.
I'm so proud of you, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate
this
that.
This guy, 35 years old, beautiful wife, beautiful Jake, little Jake, like us. Everybody loves Jake, right?
Yeah.
Water. Get your water out of the shot, man.
Sorry, guys.
Dude, the guy had a freaking record year last year, record year this year. He listens to me. We fight from time to time, but it doesn't last very long. And then, man, he's doing a good job. This guy is freaking phenomenal.
And I'll tell you,
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So the reason I do that is because I do something that is probably one of the most valuable traits that you can have if you want to be successful. Look at what people are doing that works and continue to press on it. Like today we're going to talk about what Grant would do if he went back to 20 years old. And really, I think what happened is when Grant and I started, when we first moved to Miami and we really started spending a lot of time together and we kind of came up for the idea of this show, I remember saying, man, all I want to do, to myself, I'm like, all I want to do is just do exactly what this guy tells me. Like, there's so many people that are giving you...
We were still in L.A., right?
No, we had just moved here. And I remember we had just really started working out together every day and all the time. And
man, wouldn't you guys like to work out with me every day?
Yeah. And
wouldn't that be awesome?
I remember...
I'm a fun dude to work out with.
For sure.
I can run through the circuit.
Dude, you got the deal now. You're on your game now. But I remember saying, hey, dude, I want to do exactly what this guy said. And I took advice from him, and I knew that he should be the only person that I listened to because he had done more and he had more than anybody I knew. And so I had proximity to him, and fortunately you do too, through this show, through social media, through everything. So you got to like just narrow in on one person. This guy's done more and has more than probably most of the people that you have ever come into contact with in your life. And what we want to talk about today is like, what would have happened if you known what you known when you were 20?
Yeah.
If you went all the way back.
I got a photo.
Yeah, you got a photo of me at 20, man? This is a great question, by the way. I like this idea. Yeah, let's see it.
Yeah, dude,
no,
I think
I
you're
wasn't
probably
20.
18 there.
I don't.
16?
I think I was like 18, right?
Well, just...
Yeah, you're close enough. You're close enough.
Yeah.
But 20 was a rough year for me. Okay, this is what I would do. Okay, first of all, there's a lot of things I did right, but there was a lot of things I did wrong too. So some of the things I did right, I wasn't buying cars. I mean, my life didn't. Really, the question is, hey, if Grant was 20 again, I mean, I have to look back and say, okay, but I'm not a junkie anymore.
Yeah,
right?
but let's talk about what you did when you were 20. So 20, you had a drug problem. Were you in college at this point?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm in college, and
so
I hate it.
He's in college. What are you doing for work?
Random jobs,
Can't
sales
keep a job.
and complain about it.
Yeah.
Six jobs, fired from 6 jobs.
Yeah.
From junior high school to through college.
Yeah.
Every job I had, I got fired from.
So, okay, so that's kind of like the landscape of where you're at. And then you went through a period of probably, I think, maybe 8 or 9 years where you just struggled and went through some
yeah.
really lows, and then you came out and you were like, now's my time.
Yeah,
So-
that's a true story, by the way. Like that's not like I wasn't born into problems, but I definitely
created them.
created them.
Yeah. So that puts you at 30. So 30 is really when you started getting pushing on everything.
Yeah.
So I think what we want to talk about is really when Grant goes back, if he could pull 30 back to 20,
Yeah.
what would that look like? So let's assume that you guys can actually take some good advice from a guy that's been through some challenging stuff.
Yeah.
And you can avoid all of the problems.
Dude, I'd get that job that I had, and I'd get great at that job. I don't care what that job is. This was a turnaround moment for me in my life. I had a job that I hated. I had a job that I had been failing at. It was the only person that could hire me. Rather than me going out and looking, trying to sell somebody on hiring me in another job, I'm like, why don't I just get great at this job that I hate? But it was a sales job. I'll just tell you, like, behind the thing that I hated was this big gift waiting for me. Like, I think there's a lot of people out there that are doing something that they don't like to do. You're in something that you hate, and you keep looking for other things to do rather than saying, wait a minute, what is it I hate about this? Mm-hmm. Because if I hate it, if you're in retail, if you're working in Bloomingdale's right now, you hate it like another 50,000 other Bloomingdale retail employees waiting on somebody at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, waiting for somebody to walk in to sell shoes to, then figure out how to solve that problem, right? That's what I did. I leaned into this thing, okay? Second thing that I would do.
So can I say one thing though?
To get my income up.
Exactly. The money thing.
I got to get my money thing. I got to get my money right, okay? Like, you should spend all your time getting great at this job. No more jacking around. If I was 20 years old again, no more drinking, no more drugging, no more weekends until I get my money right. No showing off, no fancy belts, nothing, dude. No watches. How many? Where'd you get that watch?
This was given to me.
Yeah, exactly. None of the bullshit, dude. No fancy pins, no fancy suits, no fancy bags. Just like job, sales. Second thing I would do is this. I would invest my extra time, not my money, my extra time, I would invest learning about real estate. Mm-hmm. Without a doubt. If I would have been doing this at 20 years old, I'd be worth over $1 billion today. Mm-hmm. All I had to do was focus different. What I did was I got caught up in this first job, and I started thinking about how good I was doing. One day looked up, I was 33 years old actually, and my uncle says, you need to start paying attention to your money, to money working. He said it to me one time, man. One piece of advice I got from my uncle. He's like, you need to start paying attention. You need to get your money working. I'm like, yeah, okay, thanks. Walked away, because he was that kind of guy that always told you he's the know-it-all guy.
Right. Kind of just drop in and
yeah, he's not going to help you really. He's just going to kind of like squirt on you a little bit.
Yeah.
You need to. You should.
Yeah.
You got to. You ought to do. Everything was a little critical, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, it was true, man. I was working my job. I was working sales. I was storing money up. I was starting to save money up. I was getting good at that.
Yeah.
But I wasn't investing my money.
Let me ask you this. What decisions do you think that you need to make in order to start making those hard choices? Like where does a person need to get to where they're like, I'm not going to go out anymore. I'm not.
You need to hate your life. You need to hate your life. You guys don't need to like, I'm good. I'm not. What, John? What does that mean? I'm all happy. I'm good. I'm living the dream. You need to get so disgusted. I told you this 8 years ago. Get so disgusted with your life. Get so freaking like you hate your life so much that where you go every day is a solution to getting the life you want. I don't care who you are. Natalie needs to do this. Natalie needs to be like, hey, this is the freaking best opportunity for changing the life I hate. See, the problem is most people, and I write about this in the 10X rule, and it's why 35,000 people are coming to the 10X growth conference. Because those people are disgusted. We got people coming making $10 million a year, like, I cannot live like this anymore. And we got people that are making $10,000 a year saying, I can't live like that anymore. Hey, stay with us, Young Hustlers, 305-865-8668. Jared's asking the questions, what would you do? What would I do if I was 20 again?
Bring the future forward.
And give us a call. I want to show you exactly how I got started. I'm going to show you how to start with a single family home if you want to. 2 units, 4 units, 8 units. over $1 billion worth of real estate I've accumulated. All day, every day, I'm looking at deals. How to buy it, how to find it, how to negotiate it, how to talk to brokers. But I'm gonna go real deep with you, and I'm gonna show you how to buy and start with the smaller deals.
Growing your future, protecting your past. J.D. Frost & Company, PLLC, is a public accounting firm. Offers a variety of assurance and tax services to businesses and individuals in the Chattanooga and surrounding areas. We focus on construction and manufacturing industries. Our primary objective is client satisfaction through excellent customer service. Work with the best. We are accredited by the BBB. This is J.D. Frost & Company for a full suite of tax assurance and management accounting services. Visit us right now at frostcpas.com. Wealth Dynamics believes everyone has the God-given right to own their potential. Most of us don't because we spend 40 hours per week serving the 40-year-to-life sentence, trading our precious time for worthless paper called money. We teach our clients to secure income so you can buy your freedom back and live a life of abundance and prosperity. Wealth Dynamics provides coaching, education, accountability, and community to help you build wealth. Join our coaching program, get educated on Wealth Dynamics University, and begin networking with the Wealth Dynamics Mastermind Group today. To get started, go to wealthdynamics.com. Introducing the fastest growing e-commerce platform in fitness, gymfoodstore.com. Brought to you by Harvard-trained MD entrepreneur and specialist in rehabilitation and regenerative medicine, David Carley, along with Zoe Bedford, experience in distribution and product development. Gym Food Store is your online marketplace for nutrition and sport supplementation. We give you access to the most effective products and nutrition, all while providing expert reviews and user education. Gym Food Store is here to help you identify and validate product selection so that you are not wasting money or time on products that are simply subpar. Learn more at gymfoodstore.com. That's gymfoodstore.com right now.
Hey, what's up? We're back. Young Hustlers, Cardone Zone, Mr. GC Grant Cardone.
Jared Glantz in the house.
JG here. Today we are talking about rolling back the clock to when the man, Uncle G, was 20 years old and what he would have done different,
Man,
what decisions he would have made.
Dude, I would give everything I have to roll the clock back 40 years.
Yeah.
Everything, every penny.
You say something, you say you get to a point in life where you have more money than time.
Yeah.
That's a deep statement right there.
It's ugly, man. It's ugly. Like, wow, man. I was telling John Maxwell yesterday. John's coming to the 10X Growth Conference.
Yeah.
And I said, John, this guy's a legend. Like, I don't call many people a legend. John Maxwell is a legend. And he says, you know, Grant, they call you a legend when you're old. I said, I don't think that's true, man. Kanye's a legend.
Yeah.
You know? So you can be a legend as young as you want to be. Problem when I was 20 years old, man, I was just like, going so many different places. I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have anybody directing me. Like, if I was directing little 20-year-old Grant, I'd be like, dude, you got a job right now. You're in a sales job. You know, I know you don't like the job. I'm talking to third party.
Yeah.
I know you don't like your job, little dude. I know, little dude, you don't like your job. Okay, I was tanning all the time, by the way, back then.
In the bed?
Anthony Rhodes, he tans a lot.
In a bed?
Yeah, I'd go to the tanning bed, right? And me, hey, Grant, dude, this is what I want you to do, dog, okay? Look, you need to get great at the job you're at. Number two, you got to get money right. You need to learn money. And I mean, I got an accounting degree. No, but they didn't teach you anything about money, son. You need to study wealthy people, Warren Buffett. Study the freaking wealthiest people on this planet, little man. 3, you need to buy hard assets and quit freaking taking risk on money. Because I'd buy $500 of stock. I'd go buy $100 of this.
Yeah.
I'd put $50. I believed all that bullshit they tell you on Wall Street. Put $50 in a retirement account. I was planning for retirement when I was 23 years old.
Wow.
$50 a month. I'm like, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Okay. And the fourth thing, dude, you need to get a mentor, not mentors. You need a mentor. Okay. Mentors are not to be eaten like mints.
And
get one person.
And just so you guys know, the experiment that Grant's playing out right now, this is the product of it.
Yeah.
Like
Jared is the product.
Literally, like word for word. I got myself to the step one because I knew that I wanted to make money and that sales was a great way to do that because you could go out and be paid for what you can bring in.
And let me just interrupt you. Jared, because Jared doesn't see this the way I see it. He worked for a big corporation. And he was a good relationship guy. He went around, talked to people, so he had that. But dude, he didn't really know sales when he came to work with me. Like he leaned into number one.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jared.
So I had that covered. Then I had to figure out the rest. And it really took probably a year and a half for me to groove into my role. So for a lot of you guys that are like, you know, you're thinking, you've been someplace for 3 months and you're like, man, it's not working. Dude, it was a year and a half before I really kind of grooved in to the Cardone thing. And then this guy actually he's like, okay, well maybe this guy isn't going away now. And so me and him started spending a little bit more time together. But what I did is I went, okay, got number one checked off. Number two, I need to learn about money. Like I need to figure out this money thing. And before I started asking a lot of questions, I started watching.
Yeah.
And I started consuming things that were already out there.
He was being mentored.
Yeah, dude, I was being mentored without asking for it.
Yeah.
And you have the same opportunity to do this, but if you're stuck in this box of, I need one-on-one FaceTime with Grant or a mentor to be mentored, you're wrong.
That's not real. Like you're not, what is that? Right? What does that even mean? I want one-on-one time with him. That's not mentoring. Mentoring is you or the student and you observe the person. You study. The mentee needs to study, needs to look into what's he doing? What's he talking about? Like I got a bunch of guys that study me.
Yeah.
I can tell by the way they're building their businesses, they're literally studying me to do the deal.
Yeah.
Coach Bert's one of them.
For sure.
Great student
Albert.
of observation. Albert Preciado. These guys are millionaires. These guys are these guys are trying to figure out how did that guy go from making a nothing to $1 million, and then go from $1 million. By the way, nothing to $1 million is way easier than from doing what I've done now. Okay, so Jared's done this. This is not a joke.
And this goes
Steve Spray's done this.
Goes back to learning about money because what he just said right there, it's easier to go from 0 to $1 million than $1 million to 20, even just 20, right?
Most people I don't think would even believe that.
And you won't believe that until you're there because you're
yeah.
thinking that $1 million seems so far away right now. And that's why number 2 is so important because you're so far away and you're so disconnected with how real and achievable it is to make $1 million and how low of a number
See,
that really
Natalie
is.
can't imagine that being reality. She's like, wait a minute. I can't even see myself getting to the meal. Look, the first meal is easy. But you got to be around people that are not satisfied with $70,000 a year jobs or
because it brings
$60,000
your
a year
think
jobs.
up. You become permeated in an environment. That's one of the probably the most valuable things here. There's not one person in this company who is satisfied with just making the amount of money that they're making. They all want to make more, and they're all looking for more opportunities, and they're all, like everybody here, you go back in that sales room, like, hey, first year, you're going to make 150 grand. They're like, that is not why I'm coming here. I'm not coming here for 150 grand. I'm coming here for $1 million. I'm coming here for $3 million. I'm coming here for $5 million.
Caller.
And then we give them the ability to do that here.
Hey, when we take your call, introduce yourself, turn your computer off that you're listening to, introduce yourself, where you're from, and what your question is.
We got Mike in Atlanta.
What's up, Mike? Welcome to Young Hustlers.
Oh, hello, Grant.
Yeah, what's happening, player?
All right, my man. Let's do a deal today.
Let's do a deal.
All right, let's do it. I do email marketing services for a lot of big guys out there. And today is actually my birthday, but I'm not here to get gifts from you. I'm here to give you a gift.
Oh, love that.
All right, that sounds good. So I actually have something that will help your campaign immensely, right? And if it does not make you money, I will drive down there to Florida from Atlanta, and I will be your servant boy for the week. How does that sound?
Already got a servant boy.
Sounds like a problem.
Already got a servant boy.
Yeah.
I don't think much
I'll
of
be your
him.
servant boy for a week if this email does not make you money.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
But if it does, I expect a little something in return.
Okay,
How does that sound, Grant?
sounds great.
All right. Well, basically, today I'm actually turning 20, and with you, I should be hitting the six-figure mark right now.
Yeah. Okay.
So anything you got to tell me as a 20-year-old? Any advice you want to give me?
Yeah, dude. Like, You're in Atlanta. I'm in Miami. I mean, with the pitch you're giving me right now, I don't know what you want me to do with it. Like, it's not even real to me.
Let me just tell you what you're doing right so far.
Yeah, go ahead.
Number one, you're 20 years old and you're watching this show. Like you're actually interested enough.
That's true. That's
says
true. I give him
about
that.
the show.
But I'm gonna tell you, he turned me off with the birthday thing. I don't care. I don't give a shit if it's your birthday, dude. Hey, if you guys don't care that it's his birthday, post below in comments. If you do care, let me know that as well. But I'm gonna tell you, I don't give a damn about your birthday. Is that too much for you, man? Mikey,
Yeah.
can you handle the truth, man?
Yeah, definitely. I'm listening.
I
man.
don't care. Let me tell you the other thing is, you don't want to lead with that, bro, because the other 364 days of the year, you're not going to be able to use it.
True.
Shit's over tomorrow, done. What you going to say? Yesterday was my birthday. And the day before, tomorrow is going to be my birthday. What you going to do on the 25th? It's Jesus' birthday today.
Hey,
Like,
gift, Grant.
dude, drop it out. If you can't use it every day, drop it out of your pitch.
Gotcha.
Because I'm like, hey, man, well, I don't care if it's your birthday, dude. I don't even celebrate my own birthday.
Neither do I. I work on it.
That's good. Now, you need to get great at what you're doing. You need to get great at your pitch. You're in the right place at the right time. But I would have you calling people in Atlanta rather than me.
Yeah.
Hey, man, and by the way, it's not an email campaign. You don't give a shit. Maybe I don't even want to email. Maybe it needs to be like, hey, Grant, my name is, I've been following you. Hey, I got an idea. I don't want to spend time with you. I can bring you some business. I got some business to bring you.
All right.
Okay, don't tell me about the email now because I might not want email, right?
All right.
And let me add something too. Like he's trying to say, hey, I've got an idea, a way that you could do something. It'll make you more money. But if it does, I want a piece of it. The better thing to do would be like, hey, I want to give you an idea that you can use in your business. It'll make you money. It's my gift to you. You do whatever you want with it. And I'm telling you this because this was Grant's pitch.
Yeah.
When he started his business, he would go into a company, he'd be like, hey, I want to come in, I want to do a sales meeting for your people. It's going to get them fired up. It's going to get them motivated. They're going to get some skill from it. They're going to go out that day and make you more money. That is my gift to you.
Yeah.
Truth is, if you like what you see in here and it works for you, down the road, you might want to do something again with me.
Maybe, maybe not, but I'll give it to you anyway. I'm in town, by the way. I'm calling on two of your competitors. They already have me for meetings. I thought I'd slide by, be fair to you, fair to me, introduce myself, share with you, with the audience. Guarantee I'm going to pick up your sales by 20% the same day. Cost you nothing, yay or nay.
That's value. That's value without...
And I'm going to be there anyway. See, for you, you're telling me about Atlanta. That means I got to make time on my schedule for you. I'm thinking about my conference with 35,000 people. I'm like, man, ain't no way. I'm getting on a plane tomorrow to fly to D.C. See, anyway, you got it, man. I appreciate you following this, bro. Appreciate you being willing to take it. Hey, do you have your 10X Growth Conference seat?
Do I have what? You cut out for a second.
Do you have your 10X Growth Conference seat yet?
Actually, I do not.
Well, damn, then you just dumb. What's wrong with you, man?
Hey.
See, now you need to open the call.
Why don't you help us by helping yourself?
Yeah, y'all want to do business with people, but y'all don't want to help people. Like, y'all got to do business with people. If you're trying to get a laundromat to do your email campaign, make sure that you bring some clothes for them to dry clean. Like, you guys got to share the love, baby. You got to give people what they want. Mikey, hey, Mike. Hey, Grant Cardone, man. I just bought diamond seats to your 10X Growth Conference. I just bought 2 seats, VIP seats on the field to your growth conference. God damn, man, your stuff's so good. Okay? And then you're like, I'm going to be in Miami anyway, man. Can I talk to you about blah, 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 okay? Stay with us. We're going to go to break. We're going to share with you the 4 things I would do differently if I was 20 years old today and how you can use that in your own damn young hustling life.
Bam.
I want to show you exactly how I got started. I'm going to show you how to start with a single family home if you want to. 2 units, 4 units, 8 units. Over $1 billion worth of real estate I've accumulated. All day, every day, I'm looking at deals. How to buy it, how to find it, how to negotiate it, how to talk to brokers. But I'm going to go real deep with you and I'm going to show you how to buy and start with the smaller deals.
Over the last couple of years, AI machines have made their way into our homes, the battlefield, our workplace, and even into our hands in the form of smartphones with voice recognition. Digital assistants for the home represent an opportunity if you know how to take advantage of them. That is where Nico's Computer Engineering comes in.
Computer Engineering is here to find a unique solution.
Dating can be a big waste of time. Bad experiences will make you say, I will never find the right woman. You waste your time, your money, and your energy. My name is Jasmine Tarani. I'm the nation's top relationship expert with over 11 years of experience and 2 graduate degrees from Columbia University. And I will help you attract the right woman, the right partner for your life, your business, and your empire. Find out more at jasminetarani.com/dreamwoman.
50, 100, or even 200 new customers contacting you directly every month mean for your bottom line? If you're a contractor, then we can help you fill your pipeline and start today. At Chrome Leads, we help you fill your schedule with solid appointments. Chrome Leads is here to help you to build your business brick by brick. Call us today at 403-710-6271 or visit us at chromeleads.com today. More sales in less time. Know when your links are clicked on within your emails. Track performance metrics, giving you unlimited real-time email tracking. We give you precise email scheduling. Make sure your emails arrive at the right time every time. Increase your open rates and perfect your multi-time zone sending. We automate your follow-up process. See how it can work for you? Try it completely free for 2 weeks.
We're back, young hustlers. If you could roll GC's life back to 20, knowing what he knows now,
I'd be worth $3 or $4 billion today.
Boom. So if you're 20 years old, you're 22, you're 23, you're 25, pay attention, because these are 4 things.
This right here, man, all I would have done if I had it all over to do again, I would have set myself up for number 3. Number 3 is the play. How do I buy hard assets, real assets? That like, if I would have just been, I lived in Lake Charles, Louisiana. I knew all the good and bad places in Lake Charles, Louisiana. I remember from buying drugs, like, oh, those are the bad places. And these are the good places. I knew where people were moving to. I knew where the little town, you live in a town, you know the town.
Yeah.
In every city in America, there's a deal to be had. Most of these little towns, they have people like your dad might have bought a piece of real estate. He bought a duplex or a fourplex, and he owned it for years. He hadn't been paying attention to it, and the rents are $450. I didn't know this, man. If I knew this then,
Yeah.
And because your dad paid nothing for the property, he paid like $10,000, or your grandpa. He paid like $10,000 for 4 units. He's had the same 4 people in those 4 units for the last 15 years.
Yeah.
The rents are like $375 a month. He doesn't know it because he's not paying attention. The rents could be $825.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is get rid of the 4 people in them. Just got to tell them, you got to go. Spend like maybe $3,000 a unit times 4, 12 grand. And raise the rents from $375 to $800. You're talking about $500 a month times 4. That's $2 grand. That's $24,000, and you spent 12. You doubled your money on cash flow
In the first year.
In the first year, and that is above and beyond what the property was worth when you figured out how to get Grandpa to sell it to you, because he's tired. He's tired. He's tired. He's angry. He hates people. Every city in America has a landlord. Some guy that's owned that property right here in Miami. And the guy's old, angry, and done with collecting rents. He's old and tired and angry because, dude, he's got more money than he's got time. That's what I would tell you guys to do, man. Get great at your first job. Don't spend your money. Push it off to the side like Jared's doing, and start shopping real estate in your free time. Learn about real estate in your free time. Third thing to do is start buying your own deals or investing with somebody. He buys deals with me, right? He rides on deals with me. And the fourth thing is you need to get a mentor. He's done all 4 of these. He didn't get a mentor. He got a boss.
Check.
Okay, we're more like partners and friends really than boss. I just get my way more often than he does. He told me the other day, he's like, okay, I don't know anything. That's his new line he uses on me now. I don't know anything.
Yeah. What do I know?
What do I know?
What do I know?
Okay, that's what I would be doing, guys. Okay, I wouldn't use drugs on the weekend. Me and you had this conversation 8 years ago, dude. You got to put the weed up, dude. You want to get rich? Put the weed down.
Get focused.
Okay. You want to get rich? Put the alcohol down.
Yeah.
Okay. Put the bullshit time off. Put the friends back. Put the friends off to the side.
You know, and one of the hardest things to confront when you're in your 20s is your social life seems important. Mm-hmm. But what happens is, and because this happened to me, is your 20s, you're going out, you're hanging out, you're partying, and then what happens is 22, 23, 24, you have your group of friends, and then one of them gets married.
Yeah.
And then another one gets in a serious relationship and gets married. And the next thing you know, like, all around you, people's lives are starting to happen, and they're worried about their own deal. Like, you're so focused on, man, we got to have fun. These are our 20s. But then people start falling off. And then next thing you know, you're playing musical chairs and you're the only one standing.
Yeah.
And everybody's married. They've got kids and they've all got their own lives and they're all doing their own thing. Like, this is when you need to get selfish. And it's you're going to figure it out at some point. The question is, are you going to figure it out when you're 20? Or are you going to figure it out when you're 30? Yeah. Are you going to figure it out when you're 40? Or are you going to figure it out when it's too late?
Or you're going to figure it out, you're going to figure it out because you get cracked again because there's a monster recession. By the way, we're in, Jared and I were talking on the break, we're in the makings of our next recession right now. We are in it. I've been saying for years, hey guys, this economy is not going to go anyplace. All this, oh my God, we got a tax cut. That does not benefit most people. 76% of Americans still live paycheck to paycheck. This is what Jared's saying. You got to figure out how to get your money right because America's had enough time to set up 300 million people to be rich and they're not. You're living in a country where people should have a lot of stuff and they're not, so they're doing the wrong things. They're investing in the stock market, they're doing the 401k, and they're not getting ahead, which means what you're doing is wrong. Invest in real estate. You show me somebody that invests long periods of time in real estate, that cash flows, that's having problems of the 76%. Different set of problems. Oh, I got tenants calling me, man.
Yeah.
I got tenants calling. Well, good. Get some more property so you don't have the tenants calling you. They're calling the manager.
Yeah.
You just don't have enough yet.
Yeah, and
tenants ever call you?
No.
Do you get a check every month?
Yeah.
Okay. Saturday, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to get started on your first deal. Okay? How do you get one deal? Then how do you take one deal and then do it 4 times? You could have 4 deals. You could literally have 4 deals in the first quarter of 2019. Going into 2019, saying I'm a property owner now, and it cash flows. I don't care if you have no money down. I know you're out there. I don't care if you have bad credit. I know you're out there. I don't care if you're a single mom, got 2 kids, and don't have time. Mm-hmm. This is the easiest business you can possibly set up. You want to be a pilot for a Gulfstream 550? It's going to take you years, man. Mm-hmm. 10,000 hours, years to learn it, probably $140,000 just to get the license.
Yeah.
I'm talking about you could literally go out and start buying real estate next weekend.
And I think that what you have to get clear with too, because there's so much information about finances and so much money behind putting your money in 401ks and IRAs and all that, locking it up. The first decision that you need to make is, do you want to get rich? And then the second decision is, how fast do you want it to happen?
Yeah.
Because for me, like, for somebody to smoke their 20s and just say, hey, I'm going all in on the money thing, like, you have to be committed to getting wealthy fast. And I think a lot of people think that,
but not get rich quick.
Right. But they want it to happen by the time they're 30 or 40 and not by the time they're 60 or 70. Like, that's what I'm thinking about. When Grant talks about, dude, you got to get disgusted with your situation. Dude, I'm disgusted right now that I'm not in a situation where I'm making $100,000 a month without walking out of the front door. Like, that's disgusting for me. So when I show
He's
up,
at 14 though.
So when I show up, I'm like,
14 coming in.
I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta blow it up. I gotta do more. It's got to get done faster. We got to think bigger. So what does that do for Grant? Dude, I'm always bringing Grant new ideas. I'm saying, hey, if it's not worth $10 million to the company, we're gonna pass, because that doesn't help me and it doesn't help you. My number's 10 million for a deal. His is 100. So like you start changing the way that you act and you operate based on the calculation of, do you want to be rich at 70 or do you want to be rich at 30? Dude, I'm all in on the 30 deal. It just passed me. It took me a little long getting on the boat because I didn't get started till 28. But if you're younger than that, it's not too late for you.
Your earned income, your first target, this is what I wish I had known. I wish somebody would have said when I was 20 years old. Dude, your target, your earned income should be less than your passive income. A better way to say that is your passive income should be greater than earned income. Okay, so, and by the way, you want your earned income to be high in the beginning, in your young ages.
Yeah.
Right? As you grow older, you want your earned income to be nothing. I don't want income. I want passive income. I don't want money I trade time for. I want money that comes in because I sleep, okay? Or I'm on a yacht. You guys shouldn't be trying to get rich. You should be trying to get wealthy.
Yeah.
He's used the rich word a couple times.
Sorry.
Like, you don't want to get rich. You want to get wealthy. Wealthy means what? I have abundance. I know a lot of rich people, man. They're scared to spend a penny. They don't have abundance yet. Okay. Ari, what's up?
Hey, good morning, Jared. Good morning, Grant. I appreciate you guys' time. I don't want to waste too much of it. I heard you say before, bro, that your life, I'm 19 right now, your life should be like, you should hate your life.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I'm alone right now. Like, I don't want to talk to people, but that's just because I'm getting my money right and shit. Do you think I'm doing the right thing, like trying to separate myself from people?
Totally think you're doing the right thing, dude. Super successful people don't have lots of friends.
That's true.
I've noticed that. Like this,
they just don't, man.
Tell me if I should cut this guy off, because I feel like this guy's really doing some like damage, and he's been a friend for a long time. This guy literally calls me all day talking about you getting high and stuff.
Yeah. You need to tell him, hey man, lose my number, dude. As long as you're doing that deal, lose my number. Call me back when you want to clean up. I don't have time to smoke weed all day. This is not a moral issue, by the way. I never hacked on you because you were smoking weed. I'm like, bro, you're just not, like, that time to roll it up, the time to find it, the time to get rid of it, the time to clean your hands off of it. Dude, time is money, man. Now, if you're Elon and you want to smoke on the podcast, you know, he's like, hey, that's what I do, man. But so whatever, I mean, but man, if you guys are going to do the stupid stuff, wait till you got your money right. Don't go to jail broke.
Dude, Grant, so listen.
Go to jail rich.
Imagine this. Imagine you're 40 years old, you're a multimillionaire, and you drive a Toyota Camry. Imagine that from the time you're 28 till the time that you're 45. When did you guys get married?
45.
45?
Yeah. 51 I was married.
Yeah.
No, 45. You're right.
From 28 to 55, 45.
45.
You don't have a sip of alcohol. Imagine that discipline. So when you look at, when Grant's saying, hey, look, like it's harder to go from $1 million to a few $100 million, dude, like that's what he's talking about. He's talking about like what it takes in between and all those choices and decisions you have to make. People you're going to take out of your life. People, like then you got to really start looking for the people you want to keep around you. Because like you need people that are on board with that mission.
If you're with a mentor that's trying to guide you to 100 million, you don't have time to pick up the phone call for the dude that wants to go smoke weed. You just don't have time. Like this whole process of my lifetime, I've been mentored the whole time. I don't talk about mentors a lot. I have been mentored. I have been involved in something that was directing a channel, a very specific channel, really narrow too. Like if you look back over the last 20 years of my life, Grant has been just walking down this very narrow channel the whole time. I'm trying to learn sales, I'm in that. Then I start working on my life. I'm like, I need to improve the quality of my life. I need to find the girl. I need to become a parent. Like it's always been a really tight channel. And so a lot of you just like, guys talk about stay in your lane, but like you got to find your channel. And it might not be a lane. It might be a super highway, right? But where are you going? I don't want a little more money. I want a lot more money. If I was 20 years old, I would find a mentor that'd be like, go make you so much money, dude, that you can give more money away to charity than your family ever made.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, that's make so much money, okay? If you hate money, by the way, you could give it all away. Go make it first.
Yeah.
So that's what I would tell you. Go make so much money that you can actually be an example where people are like, I might want to watch that guy.
Like the thing that, and so this is the stuff that excites me too. Like when I start thinking about the impact that I can have, I mean, certainly like we make an impact here with what we do. We give people the information that allows them to take care of themselves and their family. That's powerful. But when you really start talking about impacting like on another dimension in affecting communities and I mean all that stuff takes money. And there aren't
time.
And there aren't a whole lot of people that can go out and make the kind of money that's required to be able to go out and have that type of impact. And one thing that you always say, you're like, if you can do more, you should.
You should.
If you can make more, then you should. You should be doing those things because
If you
not
can't do more,
everybody
you should.
can.
And everybody's like, oh, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Yeah, dude, if you can, you should. If you could have, then you need to fix it and do it. Like, be hard on yourself. And by the way, when you start creating tremendous, bring them on, influence, you don't just influence the people below you. You start influencing people above you.
Yeah.
So I get to spend time with John Maxwell and Steve Harvey. I got drama coming in today. Frank Kern's texting me saying, dude, I'm reading, I'm studying your stuff again. You're amazing. Like how much depth there is. Like that takes time. But number one, get great at what you don't like. 2, start studying money right now. 3, start buying real estate. Every family in America should be buying their real estate. 4, get a mentor. Saturday, what time is that Saturday?
Saturday at noon Eastern time. This is I'm so excited about this because I think that when people see the jet and they see the trips and they see the globe trotting around the world doing all these events and all this stuff, like it's so appealing and it's so sexy.
It's gangster.
But what Saturday is about, what this Saturday is about how to get that. And you don't.
How you can go do that. How you can go do it.
And all I asked Grant to do when we were talking about this is I said, Grant, people want to know the very first step that they need to take. Yeah. They want to know, what is the first deal? What did it look like? What mistakes did you make? How did you move that into the second deal? What was different? What changed? Like for me, I need everything broken down like to the very thing. So if you ever wondered how the jet happened, if you ever wondered how hundreds of millions happen, if you ever wondered how $1 billion in real estate starts, it starts with your first deal.
Dude, I had a private plane flying over my house yesterday. And every time I see a private jet, my whole life, I've done, wow, how did he do that? Mm-hmm. Who is it? How did he do it? I'm going to show you Saturday, okay, at 12 p.m. If you're not available for the whole thing or you can't even watch it, you get the recording of it. You own that program.
Yeah.
We're going to take the program Saturday that I'm going to do, and we're going to repackage it and sell it later, just so you know what we do. We'll offer a live webcast. You can come on for $49. We take it takes about 3 weeks. We repackage it and bring it to the marketplace, and then we'll market all over YouTube and Instagram for about $5,500. Let's talk to our last caller.
GrantCardone.com/REI, real estate investing, REI.
It's $49. It's not free. So if you need it free, I'm not your guy. Because you ain't going to get free if it's free. I'm just saying.
You can't have freedom.
All right, you got James.
James, what's going on, James?
What's up, Uncle G? First off, the funny thing about that, my last name is Free. They call me Free Money. That's
man, that's awesome, dude.
Oh, man, listen, man, it's been a while since I checked in with you guys, man. I want to say thank you, man. This is actually the third time I've actually talked to you on Young Hustlers. It's probably been about a year since I watched the show, man. It's because I've been busy getting my money right.
Good.
And I've been able to do it, man. It's awesome.
How you doing? How you doing with your money? Is it getting right?
It's getting right, man. My passive income has far exceeded my earned income now, man.
Wow, that's really awesome.
Yeah.
Really blessed.
That's all. Are you coming to our conference?
I am not coming to the conference.
Okay.
I'm probably flipping on that, but I am not coming to the conference. But I will be there Saturday, man. I am ready for a transition and what I'm doing.
Okay, good. But the other thing I want you to do, man, is send me a video, like a 30 or 40 second video to GrantCardone.com/success. It'll tell you how to load the video up. I'd love to. You could be a great testimonial for our conference. 35,000 people will see you on a freaking 150-foot screen.
Oh, dude, consider
by
it done.
60 feet. What is that? 9,000? A 9,000 square foot screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get that. I need that in my life. That's
Yeah,
what I'm talking about.
because I want to show
man.
off your success, man. When you tell somebody, hey, my passive income has now exceeded my earned income, you got my attention.
Yeah. Make sure you're connected to Wi-Fi so that the picture comes
Quality's
through. All the
good.
quality's
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Unless you're ugly,
I do
and then you
videos,
pixel that
don't
thing
worry
up
about
hard.
that.
Okay, go ahead. You got a question, or you done?
No, man. I mean, I tried. Like I said, man, it was ironic that I came in when I did. You know what I mean? I see what you're talking about. What I would do at 20. If I could go back and do it all again. And the first thing I would do personally would I get in the car business at 20 years old instead of 27 years old.
Yeah.
And I started getting my cash right then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you're talking about real estate. If knowing what I know now, that would be the natural transition, I guess.
Dude, it's not going away, guys. If I look back over, thank you. If I look back over my 60 years, Walgreens came, Target came, Blockbuster came and went, MySpace came and went. Real estate's still there, man. Go back to Lake Charles, Louisiana. I could have bought real estate for the last 30 years in Lake Charles, Louisiana. I had made money in the entire cycle. Rental income, by the way, since 1945. That's 13 years before I was born.
Yeah.
Rental income has gone up the entire period of that cycle.
70 years, 80 years, 100,
Yeah.
80 years. Yeah.
Call her.
No more. That's it.
Jared, I'm going to call you. Jared,
Yeah.
Jared,
So check it. Look, he's telling you what to do. I am living proof that it works.
Yeah, it's not just me.
Like it's not some guess. It's not some theory. This is actually what's happening, and it's actually what's working. My man who just got off the phone, he follows the deal. He puts the deal in play. Now he's got more passive income than earned income. I can go back in the room and pull 5 or 6 employees out. Same thing's happening there, and there are literally millions of people around the world. Look, when I look at Grant, I know where the money comes from. I'm like, how do I figure that real estate thing out? So dude, show up Saturday. Invest the money because you're going to get insights into what it takes to go from 0 to $100 billion in real estate. And you need to know that because it will help you be more effective in the thing that you're doing that will fund that activity. And so you know.
And if you guys, the only way you can invest with me right now is you got to have $100,000. Jared's an accredited investor. One of the reasons Jared said, "Hey, do this," is because our fund for non-accredited has not been approved yet with the SEC. He's like, "Look, let's teach these people how to do what you do so they can get started with their own deals." Whether it's Johnny, I got Johnny in here, Francisco, Natalie, Nathan. They could be looking for deals in Miami. Oh, by the way, Miami is super hot right now. Orlando, Tampa, San Francisco, Oakland, California, Los Angeles, San Diego. I mean, Chicago's on fire, right? These cities are like Austin, Texas is on fire. Just got off the phone with some real estate people. In every market, in every cycle, there is always a deal to be found. Always. I have bought real estate for 30 years. I can find a deal in any neighborhood, in any city, in any place, at any time. You just got to look. Got to know where to look, what you're looking for.
Hey, look.
Saturday, we'll show you how.
$1 billion in real estate only happens once you make your first deal. You've got to get the first deal.
You got to do your first
out of the
deal.
way.
That's a good quote, Jared. We should put your name on that one, man.
I made that up.
$1 billion real estate won't happen till you get your first deal. My name's Grant Cardone. This is Jared Glenn. I'll see you guys Saturday. Do yourself and your family. Do yourself and your family. If you're not available Saturday, have your wife watch it. If you're the wife, have your husband watch it.
If you're 20 and you're trying to get your money right, I promise you your parents need to get their right too. Get them on this deal as well.
If you're worried that you can't be there all day Saturday because you're working deals or you got an appointment, when you buy it, you get access to it for life, okay? So it's yours to own so you can go back and watch it. By the way, you'll need to rewatch it.
And
I'm
remember,
going to break it down simple, but I'm going to throw some good, crazy, I'm going to show you some moves that are so sick, you're like, wow.
You're like, was that Jackie Chan?
No, I'm talking magic, dude. I'm talking magic. You're going to think, is that David Copperfield?
Was that dude?
Because I don't want to be that other
David Blaine?
guy.
David
No,
Blaine?
what's that other guy we went and saw?
Chris Angel.
Fucking Chris Angel.
Yeah.
It's terrible. Okay, if you're in Las Vegas and you buy a Chris Angel ticket, okay?
Come back here to Miami with your ticket stub,
No,
and he's going to punch you in the head.
I'm going to punch you in the face. That's the worst show in Vegas.
Hey,
My name's
guys.
Grant. Jared Glant. My name's Grant, and this is Jared Cardone.
Grant Cardone.
Okay, we love you guys.